Hello everyone and welcome to the Mike from LA1 Network here on YouTube, and welcome back to the Max Power My Player Series here in NBA 2K12. As you can see, Max is the shooting guard. Wait, hang on, let's go to the main page because it's been a long time. He is a small forward for the Philadelphia 76ers. He started out in Philly, went to Detroit, then he went to Memphis, and he made the idiotic move to demand a trade once again, and only to get sent back to Philly. And in this episode, we're wrapping his season up. But before we do, let's take a look at the standings right now, as we take a look at the playoff picture for the Eastern Conference. As you can see right now, the Sixers are outside looking in. We're only 1.5 games out of a playoff spot right now. But it could be worse. You could be Atlanta, who is 18-51 at this point. But take a look at the Western Conference. You could have been worse. You could have been going to You could be a Sacramento King right now, Max. As you can see, let's take a look at some of our other character spots. You see, Trevor Lewis is the Indiana Pacers. He's in 10th. They're in 10th place. Sheamus and the Charlotte Bobcats are below. Kicked in the nuts in last place. Meanwhile, as you can see, Reverend Lovejoy's team is the fourth seed. As you take a look at the West, as you can see, the team Max would have played for if he didn't demand that trade is in second. While Lightning Bolton's team is the third seed. Well, take a look at Anze Kopitar, as he is the fifth seed for the Portland Trail Blazers. While Phoenix Wright is in 10th place. While Sally Mae has to suffer with the fact that there's no way they can make it in. So now in this episode, we're going to be playing the last game, which is against a rival and against the... how timely is this? What? We got another key game against the Wizards, as we're 39-41. So if we lose this, our season is technically lost at this point. So as we take a look here, as this key game is the rival game, as we get ready to take on the Boston Celtics at the TD Garden, home of John Cena, as we find out what happens. Can the Sixers pull off a victory against the Boston Celtics to keep the Sixers' dim playoff hopes alive? So there you see as we get set to go.
And 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. We're glad you're aboard. It's the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Boston Celtics. Vince Carter Clark is out with the injury. Boy, what a tough loss there.
Yeah, he got hurt in their last game, Kevin, and he could be out for a few weeks. They'll just have to do the best they can without him.
Well, hopefully a few weeks is all it is, because there's a chance it could be more serious than that. We'll see how his rehab goes.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Holiday out there with Mayo. Then it's Zach Randolph. Then it's Greg Monroe. And it's George in at the small forward position. And for the Celtics, Hondo and Allen make up the backcourt. Green and KG down low.
So here we go, as Max gets started, hits the court for the first time this game, starting against Glenn Big Baby Davis.
Here's Rondo
at power forward.
12-point outing in their last game against Miami. Davis sets a screen. Back to Rondo. Backs down. Fades and shoots. And Davis gets it to go.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
The 76ers trailed by 4.
Raymond Felton, who gives it to Max. Max is going to pass it, as Max is going to give it back to Felton, who gets it to OJ Mayo, and here's Max trying to make a good move out of himself here, and he fails in that department.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, earlier I spoke with Doug Collins. He said the cooperation on the offensive end has to be first rate to get it done tonight. He told me, I don't want to see guys...
And there you see Max with a strong defensive effort there.
Sharing the ball is key, guys.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. The early game plan, Clark, centered around their offense. It sounds
There you see Max trying to make a move, and he gets blocked.
From an effort standpoint at the defensive end.
Yeah, exactly. I like the strategy, guys, because when you get off to a good start offensively, you feel good about yourself, and generally that energy carries over to the defensive end as well.
And Green gets it to go.
Right from the get-go, they've been shooting the ball extremely well.
Well, I think it's a matter of just continuing to knock down shots like that.
There you see Max trying to make a move, and once again he gets blocked. So I guess the Celtics were ready for him.
First bucket of the game.
What the?
West outside.
Leave assignment. Oh,
Taken away by Felton. It's such a
so Max is up to a pretty of a rough start. And there you see Max making a move, and there finally he makes the basket.
27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Mayo against West. Now Mayo defending. 6 to shoot. Here's Haynes. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Boy, Max is not doing pretty well with the defending right now. So there you see it. Max is going to attempt the layup and almost got it. But he missed it. So at the end of the first quarter, the Celtics lead the Sixers 23-14. Time for the advertisement.
Coming up this Friday, the Detroit Pistons.
Max's former team.
Howard in the Orlando Magic.
Oh, good luck, guys.
Be there.
Wow, almost identical records there. Wow, really almost identical records as Max is back out there, gets back out there, back on the court for the Sixers. At the small forward position as he gives it and a 5-second violation. Are you serious, bro?
Look at how the final seeding will look in the East. You look at Boston. Right now they're locked into third place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And of course, Philadelphia, more than a few spots below.
Well, looking at Boston, they've gotten themselves into exactly the position they wanted to be in at this point in the season. And I can't say that I'm all that surprised by it.
No, I'm not either, Clark. This is a talented team. Coming into the year, I think everybody expected them to be pretty strong. And to this point, they've done exactly what they wanted to do. This is a very good basketball team.
Taking a look at the 76ers.
And here's Max trying to make a move, and there we go. And no, he missed.
And it's Zach Randolph, and it's Monroe in at the 5. Now here's Bradley. Defense is right there. Shot is off. And the 76ers go the other way.
There's Raymond Felton.
The last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Remember, that last matchup went right down to the wire before they pulled it out. And I thought the big difference was the contribution this team got from its bench.
And Avery Bradley is a failure. And there you see a good shot there by Max, and he missed. And there's Zach Randolph, and there's a good rebound. So the Celtics are really running away with this right now.
Absolutely be aware of and box out.
Let's go, Celtics. Let's go, Sixers. Let's go. And don't forget, we got Edge late at the last episode for today.
Yeah, and I'd agree with
And there you see Monroe.
What won them the game was their depth. They didn't have to rely on just a few guys. They got a little bit from a lot of players.
Bradley with the ball. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Now Felton defending. Davis against Randolph. Allen against White. From past the arc. Allen's shot is off. The 76ers trailed by 18. A 10-footer. And it's White missing. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Overall, just a very poor performance.
And there's another leave assignment there.
The but they
And
never
there's
got
Max
into
trying to
the
make a move, and once again he's probably going to miss. So his field goal percentage is poor. So a D plus right now for Max. So he's pretty close to the danger zone, which if you get 3 Fs, you're fired. So at the end of the half, with the Celtics leading the Sixers 40-28.
And so that's the end of the first half. Celtics lead by 12.
It's Thursday night basketball. Glad to have you with us for the HP halftime report. Not the close.
Zach Randolph leads for the Sixers, while Paul Pierce leads for the Celtics.
The Houston Rockets will be playing out against
What
the
the?
Kings out in Sacramento.
That was a weird glitch.
Thanks so much for being with us. Now let's get back to Boston as the third quarter gets underway.
Did you guys see that? It showed Minnesota versus Charlotte.
As we begin the shot.
That was a weird technical glitch.
Here's Rondo, averaging 10 points per contest. Back to West. He kicks to Rondo. The teardrop falls in. Rondo's got 6.
Did not commit a turnover, which he already has one under his belt thanks to that 5-second violation he committed.
He's out there with Delonte West, and it's O'Neal in it before. That's the Boston 5.
There's Haynes, but I thought it was Glenn Davis, but I was wrong.
Rondo, he's covered by Felton. Now, here is O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. With 1 on the clock. Haynes is
Loose ball foul, so it's on us. So
That is his first foul of the game.
on Haynes, so we get the ball.
Here's
As he gives it to
Holiday,
Drew Holiday,
averaging 13 points a contest.
as he gives it to White. White gives the ball to Max, and here we go. And there you see Max Power, and he misses. But the good news is his teammate grade went up due to that
Leading by 7.
violation.
West passes to Rondo. From about 16.
And there you see Wang.
Nice hit again.
And there you see a good block there, but he doesn't get a good shot defense reward for that.
Rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
So there you see Max trying to make a move, and once again he made it.
Against the kind roll and goes in.
Terrific shot there. He had a taller defender on him, but he created just enough space to get the jumper up inside.
So as Max continues to
Holiday picks him
prove
up defensively.
to stop the Celtics right now, but right now he's the reason why they're still in this game.
4 on the clock. Green for 2 points. And the Celtics lead by 7.
I tell you what, right now that mid-range jumper serving them well. Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points.
And
from that mid-range
blocked
area.
again.
Second chance shot. Gets it to go. And that's 13 points for Zach Randolph.
So here we go, 1 minute left.
Right there on that
The
putback.
Celtics are up 51-46. So now Max has to go off Hopkins here.
Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Rondo. A rebound by Holiday.
Still trying to get into the swing of things here offensively. It just has not happened for him here.
They get it back. Randall. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Shooting foul.
Don't let a guy get a lay-in.
They got the foul, and that is it. The Sixers lose 92-73.
So it's Boston easily grabbing this.
So Max had a poor performance today. Thanks to all that thanks to that poor performance, but manages 2 for 11. That's probably his worst game of his career. So you know what? Before we go into the last episode of the season, won't happen till Christmas Eve. Because guess what? We're gonna do a couple per game. Episodes per game.
Obviously, the team didn't bring it tonight. How does the way you prepare for the next game change after a loss like this?
Well, it gives me some extra motivation, I know that much. And I hope the same is true for my teammates. Nobody in this league should ever feel good about losing like we did tonight. If I don't light a fire underneath every single player on this team, I'm going to be disappointed. But knowing these guys, I bet they're just as fired up as I am. And that means we're going to come out strong next game. You can count on that.
Well, that's one thing you could keep on your toes there, Max. So I think this should just about do it. Come back next time as Max and the Sixers have one last chance to clinch themselves into the playoffs against the 76ers. Oh wait, hang on. Do we still have to play the Wizards? Let me check, because a key game pops up at any time. So do we have to play the Wizards? No, we don't. So that's the end of the season. So all that is left now is just to celebrate the best of the year. LeBron James is MVP, obviously. Rookie of the Year goes to Landry Jeffries of Memphis. Ramon Sessions of the Golden State Warriors won 6th Man of the Year. The next was Defensive Player of the Year, which, oh gee, I wonder who's going to win that one. No! It's not Dwight Howard, it's Josh Smith. And most improved players are Mo Johnson of the Sacramento Kings. Well, Scott Brooks wins Coach of the Year. As you can see, the All-NBA team, which none of them had Max in it. As you can see, none of these Sixers made it onto this list, which is pretty stupid. Because, well, we stunk so bad. So as you can see, and a huge congratulations to the Miami Heat, who is predicted to repeat over Oklahoma City once again. So LeBron James is also your playoff MVP for the 2nd year in a row, as the Sixers picked up his team option, so he'll be a free agent at the end of next season. So, right now, that should just about do it. Come back on Christmas Eve. As we take a look at the trade option, the only team seems to be interested is Reverend Love joining the Milwaukee Bucks. So, come back next time as we start off against the Boston Celtics once again. See you guys then. See ya. And no, the world's not going to end.